Buffet to. Welcome back. We got Tavern Talk going on again. 2022, the 22th of August. Ha! Rona re mo taveneng. Re tshwareletse ke botlolo. Let's do it. Let's get on it. KB.
Tauze, Tumelang, Kuchai. Say shout out to everyone out there listening to this. Good to be here. Good to be back.
Yeah. Welcome. That's KB for you. And then on the other side, we have Ntangeni to man.
Ndi madekwana tavenini hurini everybody Mzanzi. Good to be here, gents. Having a drink.
King, what is that? Sparkling water? What is that?
Of course.
Tony's got it all, bro.
It's blurred out. It's blurred out. It's blurred out. It's blurred out. Here we go. It's ginger and lime flavored. That's right.
Yeah. Game that we're gonna be on is the Spurs and Wolves game. It had a little record broken. Spurs struggled a little bit. What did you think, Ntangeni?
Look, just generally this whole weekend,
yeah,
I think the big teams had a bad time in the office. So that was a precursor of what was to come. So, it was tough in the office.
Yeah, but it was tough in the office, but at least they managed to win, eh?
Yeah, look, with these small teams,
yeah,
eventually they break at the end. And like I said, from my first show, I always say teams like this, they look up to the manager. If the manager is unable to change things up so they can maintain the momentum, these big teams, they've got the right mentality, they've got the right attitude towards the game. The small teams, they still need to learn how to win against big teams. So that was the problem. They had it going for them in the first half, but eventually they broke down.
Yeah, if you don't take your chances, if you're on the up and up and you don't use it, then hey, it's not gonna happen for you. KB, Son didn't perform that well in this game, but at least they got that record of the most goals in one team.
Yeah. I think Kane is really going to be a differential. And I think, Antonio knows how to use him. He knows how to, channel the energy of the team to make sure that, their best striker gets the goals out there. So, yeah, he did a good job. A single goal, it still is enough, for 3 points.
That's 3 points, eh? Whether you win by 5 goals or a single goal, what they're after is 3 points. Early day in the season, eh?
Hey, you know what? They always say keep the scoreboard ticking.
Yeah.
So you collect as much as you want, as you can right now, because it's only gonna get tougher. Eh? It's not gonna get any easier.
True.
True that. As I was saying that, hey, shucks, man, the record was broken. 185 goals was held by Aguero.
Yeah. Hey, I actually never knew that kind of record even exists. But I mean, it's the EPL after all. There's quite, there's bound to be a lot of
records broken. Yeah. But now he's after the most goals in the Premier League, which is held by Alan Shearer, 260. Still got a long way to go.
That's what a long way. He's got a couple 60? Of seasons.
Yeah, that's another 80
goals. But for him to be, he's number 4 now. For him to be number 3, he needs only about 2 more goals. Andy Cole has got 187. So,
but you see what's interesting about all of this. You look at the era. Yeah. So your Andy Cole, Alan Shearer, that was the same era. People that scored those goals.
Wait. Number 3 is Wayne Rooney. Number 2 is Wayne Rooney with 208. He's much closer to Kane. So, it's not back in the day.
No, yeah, but I'm just saying, I mean, he came in with a different one. There's other records between him and was it Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Most hat tricks, Tapo's goals. I still remember when they were doing that. So yeah, I mean at that time it was only Manchester United. There was no one else.
Yeah, hey, Rooney is a machine, man.
Rooney was a
He used to be.
machine.
Remember, he used to be the English bulldog.
Yeah, no, Rooney was a machine.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say Lolo. The next game we'll cover is Bournemouth versus Arsenal. Like it seems like each and every week we like Jesus, Jesus.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
last season, Arsenal had 0 wins, 0 draws, and 3 losses. This season is the complete opposite.
Yep.
Mm.
They've been delivered. No, honestly, I mean, and I think what's helping them again is that they don't have the pressure
Yeah.
that they had. Right now, everybody has written them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't have that pressure. Hence, they are, I would
They are
say,
performing
enjoying
the
their
way.
game. Yeah, they're enjoying the game.
But even the signings that they did this season was quite good. It's like they got the right people for what they needed.
Yeah, that's my Saliba boy.
That goal.
There's actually a video clip I saw on social media where when the goal goes in, Zinchenko goes on his knees
No,
and starts.
I saw that.
You
He's
know,
from City. He's
yeah,
seen all the goals, all kinds of goals. But
yeah,
that goal was like, yo.
yeah, yeah.
Yo.
No, but yeah, outright that boy, that Saliba boy, I didn't know about him before coming to Arsenal.
Yeah.
But he's really stamping his foot, and his authority in the EPL.
I just hope Arsenal become the Arsenal of old, where they bring on these new players that we don't know, but they become
big,
a marvel to watch. If you go to their history, you can every season you would count somebody who was a marvel and who continued to be a star on their
Yeah,
own.
yeah, yeah. From the days of obviously the Thierry Henrys, Dennis Beckham, Nwankwo Kanu, Adebayo, all of those guys.
They've always had somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Van Persie, gosh.
Imagine the Dutch.
Yeah.
The
No.
maestro himself.
No, they really had it. And perhaps maybe, and like I said, I mean, I still stamp, and maybe we'll talk about this at the end. I still stamp that my top 3 will be Liverpool. I mean, it will be Tottenham, Arsenal, and City. Those are my top 3. And so far, the other 2, they've proven, sort of all 3 of them so far haven't been defeated. This season. So yeah.
Arsenal is shocking me, Shim.
Hey, Arsenal is shocking, eh?
Yeah.
Every week, I say.
No, I didn't expect 3 wins out of 3, eh?
Exactly.
So I'm actually so thoroughly surprised. I'm thoroughly impressed with Arsenal. Hopefully they keep it going.
I didn't expect them to lose.
Mm.
I expected them to draw 1, win 2, but 3 out of 3. Look, I'm shocked. I know they start like a house on fire, but this has surpassed my
expectations. Yeah. I think this is the first time. Apparently, it's the first time in over 16 years where they've had 3 or 100% record. Out of their first
in
3
the first
games.
3.
Yeah, this is the first time I think in 16 years. So
no, I wouldn't be surprised, eh?
Record after record, also George. We're still on the records.
Nah. Big ups to Arsenal for now. We'll see. The league is still long though.
Yeah.
And our games, we still got a couple of games to discuss.
Yeah.
I know you both are Chelsea fans.
Sure.
What happened this weekend? Completely unexpected.
Amen.
Completely unexpected.
Yeah.
First fun fact. Aronson, first American to score under an American coach in the EPL.
Wow.
Another record of the
American coach.
American manager.
Is it? How many American managers?
Leeds manager is an American.
Oh, but how many managers have you had American before?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
If none.
But hey, a record is a record is a record, eh?
Yeah, it's
No,
gonna
no,
be
I get-
recorded.
I get that. We've had a lot of American players. Pulisic, Dempsey.
But never being
yeah.
coached by an
Yeah.
American. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, look, man, Gijo, now I don't know. Somehow, I battle to understand where TT is trying to go this season, and maybe I'm saying it in a most diplomatic way, because I think some of the team that he puts together for the starting lineup, I feel like he's not in short of players, to start certain players. For example, I love Coquerel. I think he's good. I just don't think he's the greatest we have in that particular position.
Maybe the contract that he has, that you gotta play me.
Possibly. Yeah,
Possibly.
but what about Chilwell? I'm sure he's got that kind of contract also. It's just that he was hammered by injury last season. That's why he couldn't play. But now he's fit. He's on the bench. Gallagher, that boy Connor. I think, I wouldn't have started him on that position specifically. I would have rather put Loftus-Cheek, right in the center, next to Jorginho. But Loftus-Cheek was playing on the wing. I don't know what was the reason for that. So, like I said,
but even last weekend, Loftus-Cheek was playing on the wing.
Correct, but I thought that was just a tactic against
just
Spurs.
for that game.
Yeah, against Spurs, you wanted to make sure that you bring Son all the way back, by holding the ball, having someone who can hold the ball right on this right-hand side. So I thought that was his tactic, but I see he's done that again. But I mean, in the later half or in the second half, he moved Loftus-Cheek back in the center because he realized that this is
not working.
Yeah, so yeah, look.
And another thing, okay, fine, they were both in the on the bench. The coaches. Why was Tuchel given one match ban and 35,000 fine, and the other coach only 15,000 and no match ban?
With this English law, if I can put it that way, he who throws the first punch is guilty.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand me.
No, I get it.
When you
I get
go
it.
charging, yeah. So if you go charging, you could be having this verbal exchange, but when you start going charging, it changes everything. So I think that's where
the physical
aggression was from TT. Yeah. So anyway, going back to their game, like what KBS said, like I always say, I think personally, they behave as people who never played enough preseason games.
Yeah.
It's like it's only now where he's trying to figure out who his players are and what strengths do they possess. Because I mean, these are more tactical changes he should be doing than actually doing anything else. But he seems to be found wanting. I mean, the other game that we won on a penalty, we labored on something that had he made a good strategy before the game, we should have won the game easily.
But the first goal mistake by the keeper.
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
No tactics there. He should have just cleared the ball.
You see, that's my point. Remember, again, I always say the instruction from the coach is important. So if you're at the back, there's one player from the opposition, you can still play the ball. But once you have the second player pressing, you need to clear. But what is the instruction from the goalkeeper coach, from the coach himself? Are you saying it's okay, build from the back even when they're pressing high? You see my point? Remember,
I get it.
if he just kicks the ball up, then the coach comes back to him and say, you're throwing away the ball.
You're
I
not
told
listening
you.
to the instructions.
He listens to the instructions. He can't perform under pressure because that's not their game. Chelsea is not their game. It's never. You can expect that from City to play about 5-6 passes in their own
Before,
box.
yeah.
You know, we other teams can't do that. So for
True.
me, I again, yes, I know players are responsible for this, but ultimately the coach takes the brunt of it to say what instruction are you backing out while you're on the touchline.
Mm, mm. Yeah, look, I mean, there's so many things that he could have changed during the game. I mean, I think for about 5 or 6 balls, from Koulibaly and from Cucurella, they were trying to, throw the ball over and,
forward.
over the defenders. And there was just no space. I mean, Sterling wasn't getting balls. It wasn't working. You have to try and change it, try and get somebody who will come in with the ball, hold the ball, open up the wide spaces or run it. I don't know, but change. You can't just keep trying it, and you can see it's not working, but you're still trying it.
You know what's amazing? I thought perhaps this thing of having 5 substitutes,
Yeah, will help.
no. I think personally, it's what's really messing up with the coaches because the coaches want to prove that I can do with 1 or 2 changes.
Yeah.
Tangeni, center.
My apologies. So for me, that is where the problem is. Where I feel that they're trying to do something, and they want to prove a point to say, I don't need 5 players to win a
To win the
game or to
game.
change a game.
Yeah.
But in reality, if the team is winning and they put 3 fresh legs and you are trailing and you are still not putting fresh legs, what do you expect?
Yeah. And a fresh legs can drastically change the game, eh? He can push
Exactly.
the other team. And, when you get one goal, the team can get a boost of morale. And then another goal comes through. And then Kulabali doesn't get another yellow card and get the red card.
You see, that's the thing.
But,
But
hey, man,
yeah, no, we'll see.
it
Let's
is
give
what
them
it
best
is.
five games, and then we'll see
And one of
whether
the
he
biggest
knows what he's doing.
Man City and Newcastle. Newcastle
Hey,
came and said, "Hey, big
hey,
boys, we're not gonna give you any respect.
Yeah.
We'll show you
none whatsoever.
none
Yeah.
whatsoever."
Yeah.
But I must say that boy Saint Maximum was just a handful
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
that City team.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, I think Newcastle had a plan. Like
Yeah,
I said, the small teams they they can play. That's why they're in the EPL.
Yeah.
But the problem is the staying power. They don't have the staying power. I mean, I like I say, City and Liverpool for me right now, they are the they are the best comeback teams in the
Yeah.
yeah,
EPL.
Yeah.
I knew if they make a mistake, these guys will come back. And you see how quickly they City came back.
dude. Those
But
two
it
goals
took,
were like quick.
Yeah.
yeah. But
Papa.
you see, it took a lot out of City after they equalized. City just
Mm.
thought, you know what? I think we are done for the day. We're not gonna push more than this. No, no, no. It took a lot. I tell people, say, no, go for the kill. I'm like, guys, these guys are tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're tired.
Yeah.
It was stressing for them. They're not used to this, especially from a small team. They're not
Mm.
used to it.
Yeah, no, hey, City, but and it's amazing. It's exactly how we saw even the last game of the season last year. Where there were 2 goals down, or I think the score was like 3, and they had to quickly catch up like that. So, psyche of it is you need a lot of psyche behind it. You have to be mature. You have to be
Mm.
prepared much better, for things like this because Pep is always. I mean, he's halfway to half time talks. it's always, guys, I'm not expecting this from you. I know you guys have, can do much better. You should be doing much better. So, those boys are always going to be, put down. I mean, and Gondwe, since taking off the captain's armband, at least, we're seeing a different performance. Not that we don't expect him to perform like that, but he's really, really taken on the captain's armband, well, living by the captain's sort of actions on the field.
Lead by example
Lead
and
by example.
show the team that, hey, like you were saying, hey, we're better than this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's show the whole league what we're
Yeah.
all about.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to be honest, I would like to see one of these small team managers actually doing the way Leicester did it the other year, to say, you know what, I'm not gonna show you respect, and I'm gonna run for 90 minutes.
But you run for 90 minutes, but next week or midweek you still have another game to play, and the squad is not that deep to be tiring out that player like that. So
Hence,
you gotta manage what
hence
you
I'm
do.
saying you've got most of them minimum. They've got 23, 25 players
Mm.
in their first team.
Yeah.
So being able to rotate will take you far.
Mm.
Because to be honest, I mean, most of these small teams, if you look at them, they're not losing their games in the first 30 minutes. They always lose their games from.
After they get tired a little bit.
And
The
you see that attitude, that mental strength that KB was talking about earlier on, about that the players from City, it's the attitude that you get. You're winning, you're a winner, you cannot lose, you don't have a losing space in your heart. So what do? You keep pushing yourself that
you keep
extra,
grinding, you keep
you
pushing,
keep grinding. So these
keep
guys,
going.
they get to a point, instead of gaining the confidence as the game progresses, they actually lose um, that push to say, you know what, we push another 15 minutes, we've got these guys on the corner. No, no, no. They actually think, because they're working hard, I'm not disputing, but they should be saying, the fact that we are giving in this and these guys are not scoring, it means we're doing something right.
Mm.
But yeah, I would really love to see one of these managers who's
Just
gonna
push
go
and
run
push
it.
and
Yeah,
push.
just push one of these big teams. One manager who's gonna beat all these big guys.
Maybe that could be Leeds. Could be Leeds.
Be
It could
a
be.
Ranieri.
Yeah,
It
could be
could be.
Leeds. So
Yeah.
far, it's 2 wins, 1 draw. They're
Soup
undefeated.
losses. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Right, right. Hey, but that Trippier free kick as well, man.
yeah.
I was
Stunning.
actually going away from the free kick for a little bit. I was glad that the VAR worked positively on this game, eh?
The red card.
One, the red card, and the goal that it was offside, and then
Given.
they saw that they didn't touch the ball, and then it was given. It was like a good surprise, eh, that everyone is always complaining, hey, VAR, VAR, but at least now you can see that, hey, it does good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I guess as time goes on, we will master it. Remember,
Mm.
it takes getting used to it and then mastering it.
Aye. Aye. We can jump on to the PSL. I don't know
Whew.
about the midweek results when Royal AM lost to Pirates 1-0. Kaiser Chiefs, you got walloped by Sundowns
That was
midweek
last
or no?
week. That was last week.
That was last week.
Midweek.
No, it
They
was
played
last
on
week.
Saturday, man.
Oh, yes.
He just wants to
That
rub it in, but it's okay.
I get you went here to talk about it, man. So
No, it's fine. I'll
I
take it.
gotta hear your thoughts on those.
No, look. To be honest, Arthur
Yeah.
was lost. He was out. I mean, and to prove my point that I thought was lost. Immediately, the very same giant striker that we were talking about, I was discussing with the other guys as well, that we need a marksman. You cannot play with small kids up front without a marksman who moves the defense to the left or right, depending on what play you want to play. The guy that is sent back for Burundi, he went and signed him on Thursday.
Oh yeah, we spoke about it on our breaking news.
So for me, it shows again that Arthur didn't know what he was doing against Sundown, and he got exposed for it because to start off with, he had two people that were new, Ungezana and. And you know when he changed Ungezana, he put this boy Batuban, this other boy Ungobo.
Yeah,
it became a better performance. Not that he saved the day, but it showed that you needed somebody who confidence, guys. You know, confidence goes a long way.
no, when you talk about confidence, you're talking about how they played this weekend.
No,
With one
I'm
man
talking
down,
about. Yeah, I'm talking about.
they
You know why I
showed
say confidence?
mentality.
Yeah, I'm talking confidence because in the back line, you've got two defenders that are brand new to the spectators,
Yeah,
playing for a big team. Now they don't have confidence because they've never played together to start off with.
yeah.
They've never played with the fans.
Mm.
So Ungezana makes mistakes. Uvuma doesn't talk. He never shouts instructions. He never tells the other guy that there's men approaching.
Yeah,
That's
and
why
you gotta
that's why you
communicate,
miss that's why you
especially
miss
at the
Kuhn.
back.
Yeah.
You gotta always talk because you're seeing everything, and then talk to your fellow defender. Say talk to the midfielder. Talk.
So for me, that was what was missing. Besides that, he started totally wrong. For me,
Yeah,
personally, I would have put in Kune, put in Mato or Ngobo,
yeah.
and then in the middle, of course, the two guys were not there. I mean, the three guys. What's his name? Nange, Mart, and the other one were injured, remember? And the other one was serving suspension. So for me, they were not there. But try and have a correct experience. You know, I was even going to be stupid like Baxter was once stupid. Play without a striker
A striker.
altogether. You
Yeah.
remember when Baxter played against Cape Town City? There was a time when he played against Cape Town City, we won 1-0. He never played a striker. He had a striker on the bench, but never played them because it took City off their plan. So, I mean, already you don't have. So why not play a different strategy? You pull them
Use
in.
what you have.
Yes, use what you have. Those small boys can run, but
is it worth it? Just my question: is it worth it to have Karma there all the time? I feel like Arthur doesn't know when to take him off. I feel like there's some sort of privilege that boy is enjoying. Even when he's having his bad days, he still stays on the field.
you know, whether we like it or not, each and every coach, they've got
It's
their
got
own players.
favorites.
And it's one thing that people don't want to accept. If I were Arthur, I would come clean and say, these are my players, these are the people that I believe in. So that even tomorrow, we should know what this decision is influenced by. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be hidden. We know each and every coach got their favorite players.
Yeah.
So you just need to manage that expectation. But the problem with Karma is that you're right. Suddenly, Karma is no longer the first player at Chiefs.
He used to.
He is getting exposed. I don't know if you've noticed, actually, going back to this weekend, he was the only one who was trapping the ball backwards.
Yeah.
Even when he had a greatest of the traps to come and shoot at goals, he would start going backwards instead of going forward.
Yeah.
So he was negative and the rest of the team was positive.
Yeah.
And again, inexperienced Ega Peterson was exposed on our goalkeeper side. I mean,
talking about the keeper, did
yeah.
the crowd really ask for Kune?
Yes, they did. You know why? I'll tell you. Mart got the red card because he was protecting the keeper. The keeper was
No, but
halfway line.
it was a king, a counter from
He
the
was,
corner.
but
So
what is the keeper doing at halfway line?
yeah,
Let's start there. Inexperience. But then again, I say one thing. If Ngobo was not playing, we were gonna get punished again. Do you know how many balls that Ngobo had when he was sitting at the back that people were panicking? But he managed to weave his way out, pass the ball comfortably. Hence, he became man of the match because he was always calm. He never put his foot wrong. Calm. I mean, how do you have a defender having an 88% pass rate? 88. Actually, it was 89. 89% pass rate. As a defender, not a middle fielder, as a defender. So it goes to show you, hence I'm saying inexperience, which Afazwane doesn't see or accept. Uti, the goalkeeper cost the team. We're fortunate enough that you had players that were running all over. I mean, that Solomon boy can run non-stop. You can see he's not married. No.
So
I mean,
are you saying when you will not
chasing
be able
girls
to
up,
run like that?
No, guy. When you are married, you've got other duties. You will never run like that, guy.
Save your energy for important duties.
You know, I never used to believe this because when I was young, I was thinking, no, I'm just fit. I was fit. I got married. I was still fit. But yeah, I realized that now I need to calculate how I make my runs. So the reality is, Arthur, for me, I still give him a 4 out of 10.
That's low.
Yeah, that's quite low. Less
Yeah.
than 50%.
Look,
Not a passing
guys.
grade, eh?
No, he's not passing grade
Not a
because
passing grade.
any of you guys, if Chiefs were to go into a game, is any of you gonna put money on Chiefs?
Who they play next? Stellenbosch,
Any
right?
game. No, look, any game.
Currently, they're going to play Cape Town City next week.
You see? Are you gonna put your money on Chiefs? They're playing away.
No, that's going to be a difficult game. I doubt that Chiefs is going to win.
Yeah, okay.
Getting away from
no,
Chiefs.
I was just justifying my fault so that you
Sure.
understand where it comes from.
100%.
Because you're not even saying a draw.
Yeah.
If you're saying a draw, you will say, but give him a 5. I'm giving him a 4 because there's no confidence. But anyway, let's move on. That was my Chiefs. Bad one, but yeah.
The 0-0 draw against
Super Sport.
Super Sports United. What did you think?
Hey, I didn't, quite catch the full game on that one. Look, Supersport, I think in the previous game, they also had a loss. I can't remember who they played with in the previous game, but I think
They
Gavin
haven't
is.
been performing that well. So
Yeah.
The expectations would have been that Pirates would be taking it.
See, Pirates this season thus far, they haven't scored more than one goal in a match. We're really far from getting those goals. It seems like we're able to contain and not concede a lot of goals or to get a clean sheet, but we're still struggling up front. So nil is definitely not a result I would have liked. I think there's still quite a lot. The window is open. We can still grab one or two, strikers.
I think what we are failing at Pirates is attacking midfielder. I feel that there was no real, what do you call this? They didn't give the balls to the strikers that well. Strikers needed to come deep to get a ball. So
Correct.
I don't think that this game showed that we need a striker. We had 3 strikers, but they weren't
Chances were
getting
not
fed.
created.
They weren't getting fed balls. So creativity was nowhere to be seen in the middle. There was no link. That's what I saw. But I see that in Tangeni, you have a different outlook on this.
No, I don't have a different look. I just want to throw a span in the works.
Yeah, you like spanners anyway, man. Go get your toolbox and get a different
Yeah,
tool.
okay. But look at it this way. Behind the scenes, I was saying Chiefs lost on Zungu.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now we need that final touch from Pesitao as Chiefs. Now that you mentioned this, and then I realized that it's actually not only Chiefs, even Pirates,
Yeah.
they've got space for Pesitao. Just right there in front of the middle field and behind the strikers.
That's it. That
Mm.
that
That
See
that
that?
that
Yeah.
that's what you could see guys are running.
mm,
As you say, defending, you defend as a unit. But when you go forward, when you start getting to the final third,
Panel,
then
yeah,
there's
the
a gap.
third. Mm.
but
Yeah,
but
then you start getting that gap.
you see the thing is we've had Lodge, being able to do that, under
Yeah.
different coaches. With Jose now coming in, that sort of play has changed. You see Lodge sort of more on the wings,
On the way.
and then we've got, sort of two sort of holding midfielders behind that attacking team, Abo Monare and those guys. And with maybe to what George is maybe saying is that link or that creativity now lacks because those guys are not those style players. They need to carry it to this person who would then be able to create those chances.
Mm.
So yeah, I think that's where I think, like I said, that Jose maybe his tactics sort of lack somewhere.
Somewhere.
But
Yeah.
the guys that we have right now as a number 9, they're not doing it. I think I can even play Water there, and I don't know. Gosh, I
Uh,
don't
uh,
know.
yeah, for me, would be play Hoto outright striker
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not.
to to create that space you're talking about of the person who's gonna be creative.
yeah,
Because you can't dribble 2, 3 people and you've got no one to feed off.
To
yeah,
feed the
yeah,
ball too. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
they might either become your wall pass,
Mm.
where you pass them and they're gonna return the pass,
Yeah.
or it's your escape route. You pass them, they're gonna shield and they're gonna hustle and
Correct,
push.
correct, correct, correct.
But yeah,
Gentlemen. That should be it for us today.
Sundowns, Sunyana.
Lolo.
Oh,
Sundowns.
Sundowns,
Ah,
Sunyana.
yes,
Remember
man.
Sundowns? They drew to Skukune.
That draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
The draw.
surprise.
Yeah.
Remember they played almost the whole game, leading 1-0.
Yeah, no, actually, no. They played the first half leading 1-0. They were dominating that first half. When they came back from the break, immediately they conceded the goal. Skukuni were like, "Hey, we coming back with a bang."
Hey,
You
yeah.
see, what do you call that?
And they
Because
weren't ready for the half to start.
no. You see again, players, they
Mm.
can put a coach in hot water. You wallop Chiefs, you've done your job.
Yeah, from 4-0, wallop.
Yeah, that's the thing. And they thought, look, the second half, we're just gonna continue with the same pressure. Because to be honest, think about it. Do you think they changed how they coached them in the first
No.
during halftime? They never changed. Sundown came back, and then when the goal was scored, then everybody stands up now
Mm.
because they now realize now the players that they were late to get off the blocks.
That's what I'm saying. They weren't ready to start the game.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
But
mm.
look, I think it's a wake up call. But for
Yeah.
me, what makes it more interesting is that all these teams now, there's no one who you're gonna sit and say they're the best.
Yeah.
Everybody's losing, everybody's winning, everybody's drawing.
There
Yeah.
won't be an outright winner now.
Not now.
Sundowns
Not
is
now.
running away with it again. So,
Last season we knew Sundown when it plays this small team, they were gonna win.
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah.
Now, this season is showing us something else, eh?
There is no small team.
There's no small team.
There is no small team.
I mean, number one
And
on the
then-
log is now Amazulu, number two is
Yeah.
Galaxy. You know, make no mistake, Amazulu has been good last season. You
Yeah,
know.
they're continuing from last season where they
Yeah,
finished second.
yeah.
So,
I mean, they played some Champions League also last season, so hopefully they will like to taste that again this season and win some trophies without Benny. But yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, bon tatele bon me, pamutavening. This is us for the evening. We're gonna have a last statement from KB. What do you think? What are you looking forward to? How was your previous week?
Not looking forward to much. I think football is just, I'm just disappointed and sad about Chelsea, so not looking forward to much. I wish this season can be over already. Or we just start with the Champions League. Maybe that's where we're gonna, start winning. But yeah, Saturday is gonna be a lot of football matches. A lot of games will be played on Saturday. So looking forward to that.
Mr. Ntangani, nice seeing you this week. We missed you last week.
yeah. It's this dentist. Look, I'm looking forward to see if the teams will continue with their good form or they will change. The unfortunate part is that on Saturday, I'll be playing catch up because, like I said earlier, I'm going back to Limpopo for a funeral. So should be back Saturday evening. Then I start playing catch up. So let's hope I don't fall asleep while I'm doing catch up because there's beautiful games on Saturday coming up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Lots of football.
Lots of football, lots of football. Yeah, before I forget, I just got a word from Sis Dolly. Please like, comment, and subscribe, please. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to push that subscribe button. What Sis Dolly says goes, man. Press the subscribe button. Thank you for joining us. This has been Tavern Talk. We'll see y'all when we see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Come on, bring your beer.
On the hour. Thank you very much, George, for timekeeping.
Peace.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Night.
guys.